This Crazy Nurse Granny here. We're Crazy Nose Crazy. And I've been sitting back and I've been watching all my true crime. And there's so much craziness going on out there in the YouTube world. I decided to do a review on true crime channels, okay? Now, I'm going to start out with one I love to hate, and that's Molly Golightly. Now, Molly Golightly says she's not a true crime channel, and she's not a drama channel. She's a life coaching channel, and she's out there because she wants to help people. But I don't know when the last time she did a life coaching video was, okay? Now, Chris Watts came up with some new information on his case, and she did a video on that. And she told people, don't talk about Chris Watts on my channel. Don't do it. But when new information came out, Molly Golightly jumped right on that train because Molly Golightly likes to give her opinion. Now, listen, if you want to watch true crime with some sexuality and some eating and some karaoke singing, you need to go see Molly Golightly, because she'll flash you her boobs and her cleavage, and she'll eat tamales and chew with her mouth open, and she will, if you want to fight, she'll fight with you too. So if you make a comment she doesn't agree with, she'll fuss and fight at you. And then if you try to talk back and stick up for yourself, she'll block you. Okay, so if you like boobies and if you like karaoke singing from Molly Golightly, and if you like watching her eat her tamales, and if you want to give money to get praise, because if you give her money, she will give you praise. But you better be careful, because a lot of people that get close to her, they end up on the bad side of things. Okay, now next we have Jay for Justice. Now, Jay for Justice seems like a very nice person. And Jay for Justice, she does pretty good at doing her true crime videos. But there's rumors out there that she fake called her own channel and pretended to be somebody she wasn't. And there's rumors out there that she likes to call her subscribers and the people that support her bad names behind the scenes. Yeah, and she likes to send documents to people and threaten them and stuff. She just, if you go watch Jay for Justice, just mind your P's and Q's, or she's going to talk about you with her friends and family out there. And don't say anything she might disagree with, or you're going to get called a name. Then we have Ask Oni. Now, Oni, I think Oni's a nice guy, but I think he might be involved with some catty women. And he also likes to tell you when he's going to go to the bathroom, and I don't quite agree with that. But Ask Oni, he seems harmless, and people just need to stop picking on him just because he has friends you don't like. Okay, then we have John Crimes. John Crimes, Jonchrymes. John Crimes is excellent at what he does. Now, if you heard the rumor that Molly Golightly said he was boring, it's not true. Go watch his documentaries on true crime. He has passion about these crimes. When he does a crime, he investigates it. He researches it. He puts his time and energy into it. And then he presents a wonderfully documented video that is excellent. And it keeps you captivated and interested, and you feel like you know the people. What he does is he presents his from the victim's point of view. And he lets you know about the victim and their lives and about them. And I like that because he's standing up for the victim and he's using their voice when he presents these crimes. And he's excellent at it. And he doesn't put out as many videos as other people because he puts a lot of time and energy and work into it. And I say, go, John, great job. Then we have Stephanie Harlow. Stephanie is a beautiful, mature, respectful young woman, and she does her research on true crimes. What she does is she will read books, autobiographies, biographies that are written by people that were involved in the crimes that she's going to come to you and she's going to tell you about. And she spends hours and hours of research. And I've been watching true crime since I was 12 years old and reading books. I want to tell you something. When I watch Stephanie Harlow, I can watch a case from years ago, like JonBenet Ramsey or Scott Peterson. And I'm telling you, I thought I knew everything there was to know about these people, but I was wrong. Stephanie Harlow, she's got the facts. And she also is a very respectful, beautiful young woman. So, kudos to you, Stephanie. Keep up the great job. And then we have Clarissa Chick. And Clarissa's very mysterious. Clarissa talks in a voice, and she sounds like she's in the abyss. And she is just very fascinating to listen to. And she's also very detailed and passionate about the work that she does. She talks about true crime and other things too. So check out Clarissa. Then we have 411 Now. 411 Now is a very nice man who is very down to earth. He gets to the facts. He gets to the points. But what I love about 411 Now is he engages with the people that leave him comments. He engages with people, and if they have questions, he will come back on and he will answer all those questions. So he makes you part of his audience. And that leads us to Armchair Detective. Armchair Detective is an expert on data and information. He is good at pulling out information and facts and opinions on things that they provide us about these cases that other people might not pick up on. And I know you ladies out there, you like the fact that he's got that British accent, don't you? I know a lot of you are fighting for his attention. He's a very nice man, and he's good at what he does. And he likes to hear your opinion, and he doesn't block you if he doesn't agree. And then we have Brian St. John. Brian St. John, he does this because he loves it. He doesn't do it for money. He doesn't do it for hugs and kisses. And the thing I like about Brian is Brian has suffered tragedy in his own life. And you know what? He speaks truth. He speaks truth about the words he puts out there. He speaks truth behind the comments that he makes. And if he does something that he feels like people are judging him for, he comes up and he stands up to it. And he doesn't walk around trying to make excuses, trying to backpedal. He's open, honest, and he owns his words. And that's what I like about Brian St. John. He's a good, down-to-earth man who owns what he says and does. And that's what any human being should do. Now, something that's going on that's really bothering Crazy Nurse Granny is these YouTubers that like this drama and some of their loyal followers, they've gone into this routine where they're calling the police and the CPS on each other, and our law enforcement and our child protective services are having to waste their time and energy going on all these false YouTube claims of problems people are having, or they claim the person is having a problem and they're doing welfare checks. Listen, true crime community, don't you know there's a lot of true crime out there that these people need to be focusing on and not running around to different YouTubers' houses and phoning YouTubers and sending CPS after them? Please leave the authorities alone and out of this unless you have a true threat or complaint. It's ridiculous true crimes are not getting taken care of if they're wasting their time on this internet stuff. Okay? So just use your head, be level-headed, and if you don't want somebody coming after you, then you don't go after them behind the scenes or in front of the scenes, okay? Be an adult. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I sure am looking forward to hearing about what Chris Watts had to say. It could be nothing, but it could be something. All right, y'all. Everybody out there in YouTube world, you behave and get along. We're all going crazy, and crazy knows crazy.